All right, in this week's video, I want to share with you all basically just some items that I packed on our trip recently. We just were in Hawaii and they were specific items that I was really glad I brought, and I will kind of explain to you why with each one of them as we go through them. Anyway, I'm unpacking, and while I was unpacking, I thought, you know what, these might be helpful to some of you if you have a trip coming up for spring break or this summer or whatever it might be, anywhere warm type of destination. These were really nice to have on hand. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here and watching. And I am so sorry for missing the last few weeks of getting a video up. I was super sick for like a little over a week, completely lost my voice. I was like in a Scott's tissue commercial for a good 3 days. I literally could only whisper. And then we left for our trip. And so we, like I said, we just got back and here we are. So let me just jump right into this. No particular order. These two items. I will not go on a sunny vacation, I don't think, without these two ever again. This is the Drunk Elephant debronzy anti-pollution sunshine drops. And then this is Revisions. It's by Revision Skincare, and this is their Intellishade in the original formula. And these two together were so nice to have. So number one for this just gives you like an overall just like bronzed glow. So these drops, I would just put a few drops around my face and with my damp beauty blender, just kind of spread those all over to give just the base. Basically, it's like giving your skin a tan that you can then wash off at the end of the day or whatever, but just giving a little color to your skin before applying your sunscreen. Like I said, this is the Revisions Intellishade in the original formula, and this is a sunscreen or an SPF of 45. So having this on my face all day, every day, because we were always at the pool or the beach, over a little bit of a bronzy glow, it just makes you look really healthy, and yet you know you're protected at the same time. And this it is tinted, it does give a tiny bit of coverage, but not a lot. So very easy to wear it to the pool, wear it to the beach, and not feel like, I don't like that like makeup-y look at either of those locations. I just feel like it's not the time and the place. I'm in the water a lot, you know, swimming around with my kids and whatnot, and I never got sunburned. Like my face never burned the whole time we were there, which is super important. I've learned my lesson the hard way with loving the sun in my teenage years and in my 20s, and I still love the sun, but I just know now how important it is to protect it. So give yourself a little bit of a bronze, protect it with this, and your skin will be good to go. I will definitely be packing these on any tropical vacation coming up. I always had this one, and then I tried a sample of this. Gosh, it had to have been last summer, and I remember loving it, and then I just didn't buy it for whatever reason. It's not cheap, but hey, it's your face, so you gotta take care of it. But anyway, I finally have the full thing, and the girl who I get it from, she gave me a couple samples as well to like keep in your pool bag if you do need to touch up and reapply. Honestly, I never did, and my face never burned. So it's a great sunscreen, and if you want that tiny bit of coverage that it gives, then this is a perfect one for you, and I definitely recommend it. So that is that with those two. Obviously being, you know, at the pool and the beach all day, and then we would like, you know, freshen up and get ready to go out in the evenings, whether it was just grabbing a simple dinner or doing a nice dinner, whatever it may be. I loved having this blush on hand because my face is not getting burnt in any way, but I kind of like that like tanned, sun-kissed, a little bit burnt look, but I don't want to be burned. So this blush, this is by MAC, and this is in the shade Melba. It just gives that really pretty, it gives a sun-kissed or like wind-blown kind of look to your skin. And I was really glad I had this while we were there to kind of mimic that slightly sunburnt look. If that makes any sense, I think could be really pretty and youthful and kind of refreshing. And so anyway, this helps create that when you don't actually want to burn your skin. So MAC Melba is a must. Also, when we would go out at night, honestly, I would put this on actually during the day too. It's this hair and body mist. It's by Ouai, and this is in the scent St. Barts. This stuff, for one, it's a plastic bottle, so it's nice to travel with because I'm not worried about it breaking in my bag. It smells so good. It's just like a very vacation-y scent. I don't know, it doesn't say like what the notes are in here, but it's nice. It's really light. But yet you can smell it. So I remember we were like walking down one of the little, I don't know, pathways, and there's, you know, and there's a breeze, you know, in the evening, and there was a couple behind us, and they eventually ended up coming past. I think we had stopped to take some pictures or something. And the lady said, she was like, you smell so nice. Like whatever my scent was kind of like blowing back to her. And it was this, because this is the only thing I took and it's the only thing I wore while we were there. And it's not offensive. On a, like in a hot environment, whether we're at home or on a vacation, I don't like a heavy perfume at all. I don't want it to be something that is overpowering or gives me a headache, or it just doesn't fit the vibe of a tropical vacation in my opinion. So this is super light, yet it smells really good. Like right now I can obviously smell it. And like I said, this is in the St. Barts scent and I really like it. It's not something I wear daily here at home, especially this time of year. It's February, but I will wear it in the summer here and definitely be packing it on any future trips we have coming up to warm destinations. This is a good one. Okay, so I am a nude lip girl through and through. That is, every lipstick I have is pinky or peachy nude. And I tend to gravitate to ones more on the lighter side. My lips naturally kind of have, I think, a lot of pigment in them already, so I don't want them to be dark and bold necessarily, but when you have a little bit of a tan, it is nice to have a little bit more of a pinky lip. So I took both of these with us on our trip, and this one is Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk Fair. And I know it's the fair version of Pillow Talk, so it should be, you know, light enough that I wear it daily here, but I don't. It's still a little bit on the dark side for me. Let me see if I can, okay, so that is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair, if you can see that. And then, like if I wear this one or this one at home, I'm usually mixing it with like Mac Myth or something lighter to kind of tone it down. But with a tan and on vacation, I just felt like these worked. Anyway, and then this is Tom Ford Spanish Pink. So let me see if I can, Tom Ford Spanish Pink actually looks a little bit lighter, which I would not have thought that. I hope you guys can see this. So yeah, Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury. Tom Ford's definitely more of a like orangey pink, kind of corally pink, and then Charlotte Tilbury is more of your mauvey pink. I don't know how you'd describe it. They're both beautiful though. So having these two on hand in Hawaii was really nice to just give that bolder look of a lip when you're getting a little bit of a tan, and it just looks better. I don't know, those two, you know, a tan and a bolder lip, or a brighter lip maybe, because the Tom Ford's definitely brighter. But anyway, the combination of the two, a tan with a lip, is I think really pretty. So these I would put on in the evenings when we'd go out to dinner. They're just really pretty colors. I think they're great to have in your rotation of lipsticks. I have a ton of nude lipsticks, and these are by far the darkest and brightest of them all. And they're not, you kind of need a couple of those, I guess. So these are good ones: Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair and Tom Ford Spanish Pink. Okay, and last but not least, I packed this. This is the Oribe Supershine Moisturizing Cream. And it says you can, you know, apply this to damp hair and blow dry, or you can even use it on dry hair, like throughout the day, if you have like little flyaways or just dryness in general. Why I liked having this on hand in Hawaii was because after, you know, being in the pool all day with, you know, chlorine water, or swimming in the ocean and it's salt water, like your hair just, or my hair at least, kind of, it just starts to feel really dry. So after, you know, the day in the sun and whatnot, and I'm sure the sun dries it out too actually, you know, we'd shower, get ready for the night briefly, and I would maybe blow dry like this a little bit up in the crown. I wouldn't blow dry my whole hair. I would just, it is what it is on vacation. Having this to just kind of apply in the ends, it definitely just smooths your hair out and really helps give that shine and moisture that you want. And it's Oribe, so it smells really good. Let's see. Yeah, all Oribe stuff smells amazing. This is the travel size, so I just got the little one to try first before committing to the big one, because Oribe is not cheap. And I do feel like it'll last a really long time because a little bit goes a long way. Great to pack really on any trip that you're going on. The only other thing I guess I could share, and this would apply honestly for anything, is my nails. These are Glamnetic. I get mine off of Amazon. I think Sephora carries them. Ulta might carry them. I'm not sure if they do, but I know Sephora does, Anthropologie does. Anyway, these are, you just glue them on. And for me, like, especially going on a trip, I feel so much better if my nails are done. I will go get a pedicure before any trip, but I hate sitting any longer than I have to at a nail salon. I really like just doing these. It's a lot cheaper too. One pack is like 15 bucks. Maybe someday I'll do a tutorial on how to do it, but it's super simple. And like I said, we were swimming every day, applying sunscreen. I can't stand the feeling of sunscreen on my hands, so I would always be washing my hands too. I mean, these nails, I still cannot get them off. So every now and then you do get one where it's like one keeps popping off and you just gotta like re-glue it. So I always take the little box with me on the trip, but none of these have come off at all. And they're not anywhere near coming off. Although I'm kind of ready for them to come off. I feel like after about a week or two, that's kind of my max. And then I want my fingers back to normal for a little bit. But overall, I just feel more complete and more, I don't know, put together when I have my nails done. So I definitely recommend doing these before any trip or any special event, anything really, or if you just want to, you know, feel better about yourself. Anyway, that's everything that I packed that I, while unpacking, thought, okay, these are things that I should share that were definitely must-haves on the trip. We had a wonderful time. We were in Maui. And if that is a video you guys would like to see to just kind of hear about the details of the trip, I know I've seen other people on YouTube who do that. They'll, after a trip, they'll kind of go through day by day and like share pictures from the days and kind of walk you through what they did and where they went and what they ate, what they bought, all that kind of stuff. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, definitely comment below and let me know, because I'd be happy to share all that. Otherwise, I'll be back next week with another video. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.